And go shopping instead. Oh, I've got a good mind to give up living and go shopping instead. Oh, to pick out a tombstone, oh, and be pronounced dead. When I read your letter this morning, baby, that was in your place in bed. Oh, when I read your letter this morning, baby, that was in your place in bed. Oh, that's when I decided, oh, that I would be better off dead. The letter read, "It's no use you looking for me, baby. are ever hoping to get me back. Oh, it's no use you looking for me, baby, are ever hoping to get me back. Oh, because it's all over now, baby. Hey, baby, and you can count on that. Very good. I think I'll move to the jungle, wild in the woods. Think I'll move to the jungle, wild in the woods. Because the way things are here now, I tell you I ain't doing myself no good. I work hard every day, Monday through Friday night, and the wages that they pay me, I swear they're very light. They take out a little for the state and a little more for Uncle Sam. How can I ever catch up and get myself out of this jam? I'm gonna move to the jungle, wild in the woods. Because the way things are here now, I tell you I ain't doing myself no good. I go to town every Saturday just to pay my bills. I better make it early, don't they collect them somewhere I live. I go to church on a Sunday, I fall on my knees to pray. The preacher take up the election and say, brother, what will you say? I'm gonna move to the jungle, wild in the woods. Because the way things are here now, you know I ain't doing myself no good. Yes, all right. That's all right. It's all right. I tell you what, let's slow him down now. Give James something to do and be natural. Darling, you know I love you. I love you for myself. But you're gone and left me for someone else. I think of you every morning and dream of you every night, and would love to be with you always. When night began to fall, cry alone, and I wish, baby, I could hold you in my arms tonight. Oh, darling, darling, you know I love you and love you for myself. But you're gone and left me for someone else. She takes you for a fool. She don't care how she hurt you, long as she's doing what she choose. But that's wrong, little mama. Oh, that's wrong, little mama. That's wrong, little mama. That ain't the way to do. She go out on the weekend, come back holding her head. If you ask her for some loving, she'll say I'm half dead. But that's wrong, little mama. Oh, that's wrong, little mama. That's wrong, little mama. That ain't the way to do.
The blues is the wellspring of American popular music, the wellspring of jazz, and it's coming into a renaissance today. And B.B. King, you've been playing and singing the blues all your professional life. Do you ever get tired of it?
No. No, I don't ever get tired, Ref. One thing that do bother me sometimes, when I think that the people may be getting tired of it, I feel a little funny sometimes when I start to performing, but once they start their, you know, they clap their hands or what have you, well, I never get tired of them.
Do you find the blues today different than when you came up as a young player?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do, in many ways, because when I first started out, listening to people like my cousin, Booker White, Blind Lemon, people like that, Sonny Boy Williamson, all of those guys was my idols then. I really dug those people just like the young kids would dig Smokey Robinson, the Miracles, or the Beatles or somebody like that. And I didn't have any feeling about what the people thought about it. In other words, I liked it, and I didn't care if nobody else did like it. Then later on, after I started into trying to play myself, I found that I then sometime, well, a little bit, well, not actually ashamed, but was almost afraid to say that I was a blues singer, because it looked like people kind of look down on you a lot of times when you mention the word blues, you know. But thank God today I'm happy that I can stick my chest out and say, yeah, I'm a blues singer.
The first blues that you heard, were they instrumental blues or were they vocal blues?
Both, because as I mentioned, the people that I idolized so much, the older blues singers, Led Belly and all these people, George White, well, I don't mean George was that, but Led Belly, better, and Belly, one of them's right. My cousin, Booker White, all these people would sing and play. But then the people I think that influenced me most was T-Bone Walker, Lowell Fulson, Elmo James, then there was Johnny Moore, you know, with the Three Blazers. They were the people that had that bluesy feeling that made me feel so good. But then I was somewhat, you might say, jazz-minded too. Maybe it was an intermingle of this that created the style maybe that I play now, because I was crazy about Charlie Christian. And I also liked one of my favorites, real favorites, was Django Reinhardt. And I imagine today, if you listen to my playing, you'll hear a little bit of all of them. I'm telling my secret. But I think a little bit of all of those people I liked with my own ideas created the B.B. King twingy guitar sound, maybe.
Did you hear Django and Charlie Christian when you were young, or after you came off the plantation when you just said you were driving a tractor during World War II in Mississippi Delta? Had you heard the players like that then?
I had heard Charlie Christian. I heard him with Benny Goodman. What they used to have these little I think they call them 10-cent movies or what have you. But during that time, we used to watch them. We got a chance to hear people. The people that I really liked then were people that seemed to have had the soul that I could feel. Now, there was a lot of big bands around during that time, but Basie somehow or another always stuck to me because I liked Jimmy Rush, see. I liked Jimmy's singing, and the arrangement that they would have around Jimmy really got to me. And then I would listen to Duke. And I liked Duke because a lot of times he had people like Al Hibbler singing. And in fact, I remember what I'm trying to get to, Benny Goodman during that time would feature Charlie Christian quite a bit, you know. And I'd get a chance to hear that, and I could feel that soul down there. And I think this is one of the few things that started me to listening to the guitar. But, well, I take that back. I had been listening because I remember my uncle was married to a sanctified preacher's sister. And this preacher, after church on a Sunday afternoon, would visit his sister, which was my aunt. And he'd always lay his guitar on the bed, and I'd go get it as soon as they turned their back. So I think this is really what started me to fooling with the guitar, not by listening to some of the other people. But I've liked blues. Evidently, it and the spiritual music always stuck with me. I guess my mother started me singing at about 4 or 5. I used to sing with her. And I think I just had it inside.
That feeling on the guitar, that singing string, what was the phrase you used for it before?
Twingy.
Twingy. This is your own. This is your contribution.
I think so. I think it is, because I've heard so many guys since I started playing sound that way, and I don't remember ever hearing anybody before that. Not before that.
Do you have the feeling that your voice and the guitar are interchangeable? That you sing on the guitar and you play with the voice?
I think so. You know, listening to horn players after I started trying to play, I hear a guy playing and he phrase a note, other words, bend it like Lester Young used to do. Well, I can hear myself singing when I play. That may sound weird, but I can hear the words that I'm saying a lot of times don't mean as much to me as the way I say it. And I think this is the same thing I've tried to do on the guitar. It's been a sound that I've heard for years, but I haven't quite got it exactly like I want it. But I believe that a guy should be able to phrase on a guitar almost like the singing of a violin or maybe a saxophone, really. And this, I guess, is what I've been trying to get. But I can't tell anybody what I want to hear. But I hear it myself, but I can't play it. I don't know how to really get it myself.
But you'll know when you get it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Many of these young players coming along today have been really turned on by the way you play the guitar. People like Mike Bloomfield.
Oh, he's
Do you hear yourself coming back from those bands?
Well, yes, I believe I do. I don't want to stick my neck out there, but I think so. But I'm grateful that some of them seem to like me. I'm grateful because to me it seemed to open a few doors for us that seemed like that was never going to be open. And we're glad when people like Mike and the rest of the fellows will take up some of the things we do. We're very happy because until the days of rock and roll, a lot of times, a lot of the places they just wouldn't accept us. I'm not speaking racially. I'm just talking about the people as a whole. They just wouldn't accept us in some of the places that the doors are open now that you can go into because of people like Mike, Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Fats Domino, people like that helped us out quite a bit.
What do you want to do with your music and with your singing?
Play the best that I can, reach as many people as can, as many countries. In other words, I'd like the whole world to be able to hear B.B. King sing and play the blues.